Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to Be in the Change. I'm going to get started by reciting my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I'd like to say hello and welcome to everyone who's watching me for the first time. And hello and welcome and thank you for everybody who's been following me on this journey where I started in 2019. Losing my voice, stating I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt, followed by a weekly video every week as my New Year's resolution, letting you know how fear, shame, and guilt was not breaking up with me the way that I thought it was gonna, because I said it, I thought it was gonna happen like that. I always think that, by the way, and it usually isn't the case. And then 2020 was to be kinder and more compassionate to myself and others. 2021 was to break up with processed sugar. And 2022 was to attach an income to what it is that I do. And I haven't been able to attach an income to what it is that I do yet. I am 132 days. I write it down every morning because I forget numbers and I'm terrible at counting, but I think it's 132 days without sugar, flour, wheat, and caffeine. So I've been able to address my food addiction, which has been an addiction I've been in my entire life. And at 50 years old, it's been something that I'm able to address now, which is huge. And I was talking last week about having suicidal thoughts because of my chronic pain. I've been in a flare-up like I've never had before. I've had them before I had surgery the first time, but I haven't had one this bad in a really long time, and it really threw me for a loop. And usually I talk about my chronic pain. When I have a flare-up, it usually lasts 5 to 7 days and it passes. And this has been the longest one, and it's been going into 5 weeks of this. And I actually am starting to feel better. I've been going to pain management. I got injections. They ordered an MRI, and I can't get it until September 22nd, but I've been having chest pains as a result of my neck. And so I'm getting an MRI next week, and then I'm going to see the surgeon following that, but I'm in physical therapy and it's starting to help. And you know what I used to do? I used to lie in physical therapy. I used to tell people that I felt better when I didn't because I was afraid of hurting their feelings or like they weren't doing a good job or doing their job right. And you guys, being able to tell the truth is so hard. Like, it's not that easy. And I want to share with you this, and I had no idea I was going to talk about this. When I was younger, I remember one of the places where I filled out a job application was Thrift Drugs. And if anybody's younger watching me, you've probably never heard of Thrift Drugs, but it used to be like CVS. And so Thrift Drugs used to have the JCPenney catalog where you could go pick up your JCPenney clothing stuff at the catalog. But they asked a question on their application, job application, did you ever lie? And I put yes, because everybody lies. I didn't get the job. And my girlfriend wrote no, and she got the job. And I remember thinking, Oh my God, I should have put no. But I knew even then that everybody lies. We all lie to ourselves, to others. It's not intentional. It's not on purpose. I lied because I thought I was helping other people. I lied because I thought I was hurting other people when I told the truth, and I didn't want to do that. So being honest is, you're not, either you're honest or you're not. And I really believe that either you're a liar or you tell the truth. It's not black or white. It's not right or wrong. It's not good or bad. It's not all or nothing. There are degrees of honesty, and I was as honest as I could be at the time. But what I keep finding out, by me not telling the truth, I disservice myself and I disservice others, because they can't help me when I'm not telling the truth. And if I go to the doctor or the physical therapist and I don't tell the truth, they can't help me. And I used to not know that. And I used to not be able to do that. But I was hurting myself by not telling the truth. And, you know, I'd rather not hurt other people, but mostly I was hurting myself. So I have been telling my physical therapist when I do certain moves, this hurts, or this doesn't work, or it's not working. But one of the biggest things that I have found out, two things. When I do my videos every week, some people watch them and some people don't, and that's okay. And it doesn't matter. I'm meant to do this anyway. And whoever I help or don't help, it is none of my business. That is God's business. But the one thing I found out last week by posting my video, a lot of people on YouTube search suicidal thoughts. And a lot of people, I posted a video a while back and they search the word naked. So those are two key words that people are searching: suicidal and naked. And this is great information for me to have. So I know that a lot of people are hurting and they're not able to say anything yet. And what's going on with you is really hard to talk about it. And it was really hard for me to talk about too. I have hope. I get hope every single day by going to my 12-step recovery program meetings. And also I've had the gift of consistency, where I keep showing up every single day, even when I don't want to, even when I don't feel like it, even when I feel like, is this working? Is this helping? Am I helping anybody? Is this helping me? Keep showing up. I've been on this road, this recovery journey, since I've been 18 years old. And the one thing I've been given is the gift of consistency. And I know a lot of people have not been able to have this gift. And a lot of people start off, which I used to too, start off good and then fall off. And what I found out for me is I do better in groups, and I do better with other people, and I do better when I am accountable to other people. And left to my own devices, I lose hope, I lose momentum, and I lose the ability to keep going. So when I told you all out loud that I was breaking up with fear, shame, and guilt with a video, that held me accountable. And it didn't matter what my videos were about. It was just a matter at that time that I did it, and that I'm still continuing it over 3.5 years, almost 4 years now later. So this is a process. And I want to tell you one other thing that I did. So yesterday, I am on Social Security disability. I am on food stamps. I get help with my electric. I get help with my cable. I am no longer asking my body to do things that it is not able to do anymore. I was used to ignoring stuff and keep going anyway. And yesterday I was able to send my lawyer, because I had to get a lawyer for Social Security disability. I thought that I would get approved the first time because all of my records show that my spine is not good. Like, I have proof, I have physical proof that my body isn't well. And everybody told me, you have to get a lawyer. And I'm like, nope, God's got this. I don't need a lawyer. I needed to get a lawyer, and I got one, and I'm so grateful that I did. And for whatever reason, if you're applying for Social Security disability, get a lawyer. That's what I've learned. I did get a lawyer. He was wonderful. I sent him a letter yesterday acknowledging and thanking him for helping me get the gift of time. He was able to help me to get the gift of time. And what I've been able to do during this time is, if I'm tired, I can take a nap. If I am hungry, I can eat. If I am not feeling good, I can take care of myself. And I've been given the gift of time, and not a lot of people get this gift, and it truly is a gift, and it doesn't feel like it at the time I was getting it. Trust me, it felt like a curse, and fighting for myself, saying I can no longer work at a normal job like the rest of the world anymore, was the hardest thing I ever did. Not having a job is the hardest job I've ever had in my life. And I was able to say thank you to him and let him know what my days are like. And learning not to feel guilty for not having a job right now has been the biggest thing that I've worked on. But I really want to get to a place where I'm actually able not to feel bad or feel guilty, that I am able to take care of myself. And I wish that for everyone watching, everyone who is watching me and following me, and even if you're not, I hope this message gets to people. We're allowed to take care of ourselves. God wants us to take care of ourselves and to be well. And for me, for right now, this is what I need to do in order to be well. And every time I think I'm better, something happens to force me to have to rest. And I'm going to share with you this, and then I'm stopping, I promise. I'm a talker. I went to physical therapy yesterday, and I felt so much better when I came home, and I banged my knee so hard on my front door when I got home that I had to put ice on it and rest it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But it's like every single time I think I should be doing more, God's like, Michelle, you need to rest, and you need to sit, and you need to be. And when I was a little girl, I always got in trouble because I had ants in my pants and I couldn't sit still. And I am learning now to sit still and to be still, and not to keep trying to make stuff happen quicker, faster, sooner. So I want to tell everybody, thank you so much for watching. This is your sign signing off, and I will see you all next week.